welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in again today. It's been a while, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. There's a lot going on in the world right now. I really do hope you guys are, safe. I hope you're keeping your distance, social distancing and all of that. On a lighter note, I just felt like I wanted to do a slay at home quarantine makeup look. Even though we're at home, guys, it's going to be that once in a while that we're going to want to, pamper ourselves and, we want to feel good. So if you want to see how I achieve this stay at home slay quarantine makeup look, whatever you want to call it, then please do continue watching. As usual, brows have been done off camera just to save time. So this look is going to be very simple, like it's not even going to take long at all, I hope. So next we're going to prime. I'm not going to use my favorite primer at the moment, Fenty Pro Filter Foundation, not the foundation, sorry, the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. So just applying all over the face. So it's very like moisturizing, so I really like it. Using one of my favorite foundations, which is the Huda Beauty foundation. To be honest, for a stay-at-home slay, this is quite a heavy foundation to use, to be fair. But you know what? I actually don't have my other foundations with me. This is the only one I got. So this is what I'm going to use, and this is in the shade Nutmeg. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of that onto my face. And then I'm going to use a brush first. I always like to use a brush before I use a beauty blender. I'm using this buffing brush here from Real Techniques. I'm just going to apply that. I love this foundation because it just definitely gives me the coverage I need. It's one of my favorite. If you're looking for coverage, this is it. Like, I feel like I don't need to conceal whenever I use this foundation. So I'm going in with my beauty blender now. This is from Remsco Creations. Listen, if you're looking for a beauty blender, and I'm not paid to say this, by the way, I bought this beauty blender with my own money. I'm not paid, it's not sponsored, but I honestly cannot rave about this beauty blender enough. If you're looking for a new beauty blender, I recommend this one. Look at it, it's so soft, so bouncy, it's amazing. I have like 9 of them because I used to use them on my clients as well. Amazing. And it's £5. Obviously with shipping, you have to pay shipping, but it's worth it. It is absolutely worth it. I love this beauty blender. Absolutely awesome, amazing. Just using the bottom side to just buff that in, just helps the foundation look a bit more flawless. Like, what do you guys prefer to use? Do you prefer to use brush and then a beauty blender, or do you prefer to go straight into a beauty blender, or do you prefer to use a brush only? So next I'm going to go with my e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Deep Olive. I actually really like this concealer. It is a bit dry, I will say, so you have to be very fast when it comes to blending, but I love the colour and I like the coverage, so yeah. I like it. So applying it in the normal areas. So I start with under my eyes and then my chin first, because like I said, it dries very quickly. Like you want to be fast with blending. So I'm using the flat side of this beauty blender. Same question applies for concealer as well. Like, are you guys team brush, team beauty blender, team both? For my under eyes, like for my concealer anyway, I always use a beauty blender. I don't know. I've never really tried a brush, but maybe I should. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if it will give me a different kind of coverage, maybe. I don't know. But maybe I'll try one of these days. But yeah, right now it's a beauty blender thing for the concealer. So yeah, just really focusing on under my eyes, just making sure I'm getting right in the nooks and crannies, in the inner corners, right here, so I don't get any creasing. So once I've blended that, I will just add a little bit to my forehead and my nose, of course, because we're going to snatch that nose. So next I'm going to just contour my nose, and I'm going to be using this L'Oreal Infallible stick. There's a foundation stick, but I use it for contour. I'm just tapping into the stick, and then I'm just going ahead to contour. I'm not going to contour the rest of my face. I'm going to just use powder contour later just to save time. I think cream contour is quite good for the nose if you really want to snatch nose. But for the rest of the face, you can actually get away with just using powder contour, in my opinion, if you want, you know, to be fast. Of course, days when I'm taking my time and I have time on my hands, then I can cream contour and then powder contour later. But, you know, to save time, why not just do one? So now we're going to set with powder, and I'm going to be using Sacha Buttercup, of course. I actually need a new powder, you know, like, you know, guys, any suggestions of good powders out there that's quite similar to like this kind of color? Just a quick story. I went shopping one day actually looking for a powder. I went to 2 high-end, you know, what you class as a high-end, you know, store for makeup. I won't obviously mention the brand. When I spoke to the, you know, the sales person on the counter, asking them about, you know, their powder, their setting powder, for 2 of the brands, and this is 2 separate brands, they said to me, oh, I wouldn't buy this. I mean, I'm not supposed to say this, but I work here and I shouldn't, and you shouldn't buy this because there's flashback. I'm like, oh, you know, she's like, you know, I shouldn't say this to you, but girl, don't buy it. I'm like, hello. I'm like, okay, so which brand doesn't have flashback? Like, what? So it really put me off, to be honest. That's why I haven't actually bought a new setting powder, because I was a bit like, maybe I should just stick to what I have. Guys, any suggestions, recommendations for powders that don't have flashback, let me know in the comments, please, because I would love to know. I would love to know. But for now, you know, we're going to stick with our Sacha Buttercup that has never failed me, to be honest with you. I've been using this powder for years. So just applying that to the usual areas, you know, to set the under eye. This look does not have any eyeshadow. Studio Fix powder from MAC, and this is NW50. Just going to take just a normal, just fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to apply that on my lid. Use like a brown eyeshadow, something like skin tone, just to give you, you know, just to kind of give it a nice smooth blend. That's pretty much it with the eyes. That's all we're doing with the eyes. So for lashes, I'm going to be using these lashes I actually got from AliExpress. And then these lashes here, I love them. They're so like wispy and fluffy. I really like them. Using my this duo glue. This is the Quick Set Strip Lash Adhesive. So I'm going to just apply that, and then while that's kind of getting sticky, then I'll just start taking this powder off. NW45 in my MAC Studio Fix. I just like to go over with some powder first, and then any other excess, then I'll dust it off with a brush. I kind of like to just kind of go over with the powder and just kind of blend that in. And I'm just going to dust off any excess, just gently kind of buff that in. So I've applied my lashes off camera. I have this kind of palette with some powders. And these are from Inglot, and I'm going to use this darker shade here to contour, and just those usual areas. This shade here, and I like to just apply under my eye. It has this like golden yellow undertone that I like, so I don't know, I just see a little difference. I just like to, I don't know if you can see a little difference, but I don't know, I can. So I like to just apply that under my eye just to give the extra kind of, you know, highlight. I definitely do like, you know, a bright under eye. I'm just going to take my NW58, which is a darker shade from MAC. I'm just going to add a little extra contour, just a bit. I just want to contour just to be a little bit more defined. So next for blush, I'm actually going to be using my Fenty Mocha Miami. Remember to smile when you're adding blush so you can really get it in the apples of your cheek, honey. I'm going to finish off the eyes with mascara, of course. So I'm going in with my telescopic mascara from L'Oreal, which is literally drying out and the stores are closed. What am I going to do? Of course, using that to blend in my falsies with my realies. Is that, if that's a thing, my realies, my real lashes. This mascara is literally just like one of the best for like bottom lashes. It's just, the wand is just perfect to catch those lashes. I'm gonna show you guys my literal favorite lip combo right now, like in terms of like nude lip. This is my lip liner right now. This is my MAC lip liner in chestnut, and yes, this is all I have left. And I refuse to buy another one until I have exhausted this one. And you know why? Because it ain't cheap. For a pencil, listen, this is, how much was this? £16 or what? Listen, I will use it to I ain't even joking with you. Until I sharpen it and there's no more, and then I'll buy another one. Okay, first of all, I like to overline my lips slightly. You can already see, kind of gives that contour. And then bring it down. Now, of course, when you're bringing it down, of course, be careful. Don't overline too much on the edges. You can overline slightly, but you don't want to go too crazy. And of course, bring it down. And next, I'm going to be using my Morphe lip color pencil, and this is in Richie. So this is a darker brown. So I just basically want to pop over it with Richie. So this is Morphe as well, and it's their Mega Matte Super Matte lipstick in Bare All. So it's basically a nude matte lipstick, and I just like to apply that, yeah, to the center, and then blend. And then I go with another lipstick. This is NYX Lip Lingerie in the shade Corset. So just apply that. Yeah, just blend. Lastly, we're going to use some gloss. And this is Kiko Milano. This is their Hydro Lip Gloss. And this is the shade 19. Love this gloss. Love, love, love. And this literally just brings the lip together, and I use a lot. My Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Duo Me Money Hustler Baby. I'm a hustler baby, I'm a hustler baby. Is there like a song like that? Because there's a hustler, listen, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm taking the hustler baby side, I believe, and just going to contour my nose a little bit. Not contour, highlight. The tip of my nose. Whoop. And then the bridge right here. Just give it a little I like to just go on my brow, under my brow bone, or on my brow bone, or yeah, you know what I mean. And then we can just do a little subtle just a little. And guys, that is the look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this look, and don't forget to share and to subscribe to my channel. Remember guys, stay at home, make sure you stay safe, social distancing and all of that. I know we're going to get through all of this. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Take care guys. Bye.